Shalom Akim. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers doing the work in truth and sincerity. This is August the 6th, 2019, year of Karagma. And as brothers already know, I'm sure, about the mass shooting in Texas and Ohio. And I only got a couple scriptures that I want to bring out, and I'll be done. This will be a quick video, and as you can see on the screen, why are white men, well, Edomite men, carrying out more mass shootings? And then in the article, it just basically goes into the mass shootings of recently in the last couple of days. It also goes into the mass shootings that's been happening. And I just want to read a part of this article. It says, of the 114 mass shootings using the Congress definition, because the Congress definition of mass shootings is when three or more people die. Between 1982 and May 2019, 110 were carried out by men. The final 4 were made up of women, and one case of a man and a woman working together in San Bernardino attack in December 2015. According to Statista analysis, in the same time frame, 64 of the perpetrators were Edomite, while 19 were black, 10 Latino, and 8 Asian. So, about 60% of America is Edomite only, while current stats show that Edomite people carry out about 58% of shootings. But as a proportion of all races and shootings, Edomite people far outstrip others. So, Edomites basically do way more mass shootings. And why is that? They own everything, and they basically killing everybody, and mainly they killing you Israelites. That's really what it is. And I pulled up the gun violence archive just to show the mass shootings, and I used to have it, but for some reason I can't find it anymore. How many mass shootings has happened? And how out of all of those mass shootings, the vast majority were Edomites. This year, out of all the mass shootings that happened this year, because in the gun violence archive, if 4 people were injured, whether they died or not, that's what gun violence archive concludes as a mass shooting. So they have 253 instead of 110. Because, if 4 people were injured by guns, whether they died or not, that's considered a mass shooting. And out of all the mass shootings this year, all of them this year were actually done by Edomites. All of them this year done by Edomites. And I think it's up to 21 this year now, if I'm not mistaken. But they were all done by Edomites this year, So, and that's on the gun violence archive. And then, of course, I pulled up the manifesto of this devil that did the one in El Paso. And what does it say? Minutes before El Paso killings, hate-filled manifesto appears online. And then 19 minutes before the first 911 call, alerted the authorities to the mass shooting in Walmart in El Paso, Texas. A hate-filled anti-immigrant manifesto appeared online. It spoke of Hispanic invasion in Texas. Now, in this manifesto, of course, it says that Hispanics are invading Texas and invading America, and this dude was talking about how they would, Hispanics were taking over, and he trying to kill them before they get into Congress and take over completely and all this other shit, right? So that basically it's an attack on the Northern Kingdom Israelites, and you Israelites y'all gonna learn. You so-called Latinos or Hispanics, y'all gonna learn that these Edomites hate you while you trying to be buddy with them. Just like you Southern tribes. You gonna learn that these Edomites hate you. you're going to understand that Edomite Jesus ain't going to save you. And like I said, I only got two scriptures that I wanted to bring out. And this is Revelations 12 and 12. As a matter of fact, 12 and 11. Matter of fact, let's start at 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed, or the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Who is the accuser? Esau, which accused them before the Most High day and night, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. And that's what's going on with these devils, man. They know they don't got too much longer to rule. They see the World War III coming. Of course, they see the prophets out there on the street, and they mad hurt about it. And they see all these prophecies coming to pass. They see Jake rising up. And I'm not talking about rising up and fighting against them, just rising up and having responsibility. And when I say Jake rising up having responsibility, I'm actually talking about the brothers that's out on the street preaching this word in truth and sincerity. You know, they see Jake is actually starting to come out of this dead sleep that they've been in for all this time. And Esau is mad hurt by that. That's why all these mass shootings is occurring this year, and mainly it's Edomites trying to kill Jake. You so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos, man. That's mainly what this is all about. And I also got 2nd Ezra's chapter 15, verse 16. Well, I'm gonna start at 15, because this is the times that we're coming in. We're coming in the times of race riots and the mark of the beast, the year of Karagma. We coming into these times. So this is 2nd Ezra's chapter 15, verse 15. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able, but because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And a man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. This is the times that we're coming in. Time of great tribulation. Right now we're pretty much in the beginning phases of it. That's why Edomites is so many different mass shootings. And we're about to enter into the mark of the beast. It's coming. It's coming with that 5G. So, you know, hey, these Edomites, they know that their time is almost up for rulership, and they doing everything that they can. Even the average, everyday Joe six-pack Edomite is trying to do everything they can to hold on to this wicked kingdom that they have, because they know it's going down. So, with that, I hope you brothers was edified. Until the next time, I say shalom.